and this is an authentic narration from Abdurrahman ibn Abi Sa'sa', that his body and Amr ibn al-Jamuh came out. Two bodies came out from the Shuhada of Uhud. Amr ibn al-Jamuh and his body. And subhanAllah, Jabir radiallahu ta'ala anhu, just, you can imagine how emotional he is. He's sitting at home. Imagine 46 years later, someone comes and knocks on your door and says, hey, your dad's body has come out from the grave, and it's exactly the same. It looks like it was just buried. So Jabir came out and he saw his father for the first time after 46 years. لَمْ يَتَغَيَّرْ مِنْهُ شَيْءٍ. Nothing changed from his body. And he started to weep, radiallahu ta'ala anhu. I mean, imagine the emotion, seeing his father 46 years later, still the same way that the day that he passed away. And they once again wrapped him up and they reburied him, radiallahu ta'ala anhu. And this happened multiple times with the Shuhada of Uhud. There are at least 4 times documented in history where the flood hit Al-Madinah and the bodies of the Shuhada of Uhud were as fresh as the day that they passed away, to the point that you could see some of the marks on Hamza radiallahu ta'ala anhu and Mus'ab radiallahu ta'ala anhu. There's also the narration of the child, the young boy from Surah Al-Buruj. There's an authentic narration in Jami' al-Tirmidhi that they found the boy. Remember in Ashab al-Ukhdud, the boy who initially was tied to the tree and they put the arrow through him. They found him in the time of, or during the Khilaf of Omar radiallahu ta'ala anhu as well, and he was the exact same way as the time that he was killed. His wound was still flowing and they covered it and they put him back in the grave. And subhanAllah, this became again a wake-up call. Here's the thing. Are there stories around the world of shuhada whose bodies did not decay at all? Yes. Are there stories of righteous people whose bodies have completely decomposed? Yes. So other than the prophets of Allah, we don't make this a litmus test for the righteousness or to determine the shahada of a person. It happens to some, it doesn't happen to others. We take it, we benefit from it, that it's an ayah from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And subhanAllah, one of the things that you'll see in the interview when I was interviewing Brother Ahmed from Australia, and I asked subhanAllah the people that do the burials in the Baqir, that they'll come sometimes a year later to the body of someone that was buried and it's completely intact, even in the Baqir. May Allah Azza wa Jal grant us shahada in the city of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. You imagine that? So a whole year later, and then they'll check it 2 years later, and then they'll just leave that grave alone if that body has not decayed at all. Because this is a sign that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala puts on some. So it's not for all of the shuhadat that the bodies don't decay, but it is a sign for some of the righteous ones in the salihin that indeed that they don't decay. And there are multiple reasons for that that are beyond us. However, the shaheed does not feel pain beyond the moment of the strike of their death.